if we want to bring people back here, we all have to be willing to work on really all 5 of those R's.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.
I see we're running short on time and folks want to get going, so let's have some final thoughts and we'll go around the table. Emil, we'll begin with you.
I think everybody brought their expertise here today, so I just will reinforce on the housing issue, the need for state and federal subsidy to make the numbers work in the valley, and the removal of barriers. Like Guy said, that zoning issue is a national phenomenon. It's an American thing to build single family detached homes, and now we need to build a little denser, a little closer to transit, a little closer to jobs and services to make this work.
Chris?
2 things. To the last question, Thrive Mahoning Valley does currently operate a bilingual resource guide. That's how we started 6 years ago. It's on our website at thrivemv.org. This year we're expanding the language offerings to include 5 more languages, hopefully, and to expand the offerings into a print guide for Youngstown City School students and families. One of the things I want to close on is I think these 3 R's, the receiving, the returning, and the recruiting, we have to think of them as cyclical. I think I'm on a cusp of young and old a little bit at 42. I think our young people want to be in vibrant communities where they have a lot of different options as far as food and services available to them. And so I think if we attract immigrants and refugees to our community, our young people are going to want to stay here because there's more vibrancy, there's more opportunities that when it comes with immigrant and refugees businesses. And so I want to impart that on everybody here today, and welcome and invite everyone to join us as we meet at OCA on a monthly basis as part of an immigrant coalition that we're calling the Newcomers Network. We've had about 6 meetings so far, and those continue on a monthly basis, and we'd like to invite everybody to come to that as well.
Yeah, I think it's evident that repopulation is a top priority in Western Pennsylvania, Eastern Ohio. We see a lot of partners coming together to collaborate and find solutions to the needs in our area. Housing is a top priority, whether it's the solution is some state and federal support to help lower those costs, or the building of townhouses as that next step for young professionals stepping into the workforce, or retirees stepping down and vacating these homes with lots of land that took a lot of effort to maintain. But it's great to see all these different members of the community pull together in support of repopulation.
I think, in the last 50 years, we've been losing 7 people a day. And we really need to all come together to reverse that trend. And it's going to take all the R's: retaining, returning, recruiting, receiving, and then when we're receiving, resettling those folks and really being a welcoming community, and really focusing on glass half full for those folks as well. And we all know the gem that we have here, and really showing that off and being that welcoming community. And I think that if we want to bring people back here, we all have to be willing to work on really all 5 of those R's.
I totally agree with everything that's been said. I think it is a very multifaceted issue. I think having these roundtables and bringing people together as have been brought together with this topic of repopulation is important. Lisa used the term earlier about baby to Bubba, I think you said. And I think it's important that we look at all aspects of the community. I mean, certainly retaining young people and keeping them here is one thing, but I think it's just the whole housing, employment, services, entertainment, community are very important to keep. And one of the things, 2 of the things I think Catholic Charities really is looking at is being that welcoming, part of that welcoming community, but also looking at how people can be self-sufficient. And that's something every day we are trying to work with on the people that come to us, is how do we be self-sufficient in this community?
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.